All right, good morning, everybody. We are going to get into a 40-10 two-round drill, 10-minute warm-up. You've already rolled for your 10 minutes, so we're going to get right into it. So deep squat, walk out to plank, back to that same deep squat, arms all the way up at the end, up to that standing position, and then back, deep squat. It should be just outside hip distance, toes at a little bit of an angle. Again, you're walking out to that solid plank, knees bend, walking back in and all the way up. Big squeeze of the glutes at the top. Keeping your core tight. We're going to go into a Spider-Man plank with rotation next and adding in that lateral lunge with that hand walk to the side. That's next. Breathing. All right, so our Spider-Man plank with rotation, out to plank. Right foot comes up, right hand comes up, down, and then you walk to that left foot. Back to the right foot, hands down. Just alternating sides. Remembering to restack those hands each time. So we're no longer coming all the way up, we're just alternating sides. All right, next, we're going to go into bootstrappers. So feet outside hip distance. You're going to come down into that low squat. Hands on your toes, elbows inside your knees, and straighten those legs. Your head and your chest melt towards your legs as they straighten. And then as you come down, head and neck come back up. Your butt's nice and low. If you cannot hold on to your toes with your legs straight, go ahead and put your hands out in front of you. Breathing the whole time. Really good hamstring stretch. Okay. Alternating reverse lunge. And then we're going to go into that wide C, coming back up. Other side. Again, you're making that Y at the top, squeezing those shoulder blades in for your W. Shoot those arms out for your T. Staying stacked, dropping that back knee. Breathing. Nice. All right, next we're going to go onto our back for our pulsing bridge. And last will be scoops. Pulsing bridge right now. Hands can be up towards the ceiling. You can even give yourself 3 pulses at the top. 1 tap down. 3 big squeezes at the top. 1 tap down, or you can just pulse down and up. 15 more seconds. We're going to stay here and do scoops. Hip bones going straight up to the sky. All right, hands under your sacrum. Legs up. You're going to go all the way down and scoop in. Go in the opposite direction, scoop out, and then your legs are up, down. Either direction is fine. Head and neck are up. We're going to go all the way back through those exercises. Our deep squat walkout is next. for round 2. Drop you guys almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Hug the and rock up to a seated position, coming up nice and carefully. All right, backside deep squat, walk out. Maybe moving a little quicker through the transitions. If your body feels warmed up enough, just speeding it up a little bit, but still controlling your movement. Still staying stacked. Spider-Man plank with rotation. And that side lunge, our next. All right, Spider-Man plank with rotation. Side lunge. You can always eliminate that side lunge. And just stick with the Spider-Man plank with rotation. All right, going into bootstrappers. So feet outside hip distance, hands on your toes, elbows inside your knees. Straighten those legs. As the bottom comes down, head and chest come up. So from your deep squat to your straight legs. Ten more seconds. Alternating that reverse lunge with the YWT is next. Rounding up nice and slow. So you're in that Y position. Back. Drop that back knee. W, T, palms down. In the T position. Scoot your hands around back to that Y. Really make it intentional movements, especially that W. Squeeze those arms in, elbows in, shoulder blades squeeze behind you. Chin up, head looking straight forward. All right, coming down to our mat, pulsing bridge. Getting those 3 pulses at the top, 3 big squeezes. Hands again can be straight up towards the ceiling or resting into the sides of the mat. Try and relax your head, neck, shoulders. All right, scoops. Last one. And now demo or workout. Again, either direction of those scoops is fine. Pressing your lower back into your hands. I'm gonna have you guys continue to keep yourself moving, whether it's tiny taps, jumping jacks, during this little break while I demo our workout. All right, resting, get a sip of water as well. So dumbbells, I've got a couple different sizes for this morning's workout. We will be using 2 dumbbells, we'll be using single dumbbell. First one is a single dumbbell, just a goblet squat. So if you were holding a kettlebell, this is really that goblet squat position is hands on either side of the handle, right? So you're about chest height. We don't have a kettlebell. We're just gonna hold that dumbbell as if it were a kettlebell, holding the handles on either side. So just like chin, chest height, just coming down for that squat. That's it, okay? You can also hold it here, hands overlapping in front of your face. If that gets to be too much on the shoulders, you can bring it in towards your chest. Okay, so it can be either out here or into your chest. Goblet squat. Coming down to our mat, we're going into our alternating chest press. Up in that supine bridge. So where we just were in those pulsing bridges, hips are high and static. One arm is going to stay static, the other arm is going to come down for the press. Squeeze them together in the middle. Alternating chest press. Okay, so one arm straight up, static. Ab roll up, so holding on to one dumbbell. We're not doing the pullover part, so not over the head, just engaging that core, rolling down and right back up. We are going to do the overhead press. So back down and overhead. So just no pullover. We always do the pullover, right? This is the pullover part to the roll up. So we're just doing the roll up. Next is coming up for bent over row. So we did the wide row earlier in the week. Today we're doing the narrow row. So feet hip distance, if not just a narrow stance. And you're gonna come up, bent over, right? So legs are bent, hips are back, and you're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. So you're bent over row. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Palms are facing your legs, facing each other. Next, we're going into split squat. So we're gonna start with our left, actually let's start with our right leg back. So split squat, you can either be in the carry position, so both dumbbells in either hand, or you can be in the rack position up here. So weights are at your shoulders. So either in the carry or the rack position, you're gonna step that right leg back. It's gonna be, you're gonna be on your back toe. Front foot is gonna be flat. You're gonna be in a wide enough stance, you can dip that back knee down and back up. So split squat, right leg back to start, and then we'll go next round through, left leg back. All right, last one is our broad jump. So you're gonna jump from one end of your mat to the next, or to the front, so from the back to the front. So really sitting back in your heels, arms swing up and jump. You're gonna back pedal back and jump again. Okay, burpees is your other option. So broad jump or burpees, squat thrust, any variation of that burpee, okay? All right, guys, goblet squat to start. We're going 6 rounds through, 40-10, holding that single dumbbell to start your goblet squat. Outside hip distance. You're here sitting down on an imaginary chair. Remember, you can always hold your dumbbell here. as well. Whichever is more comfortable, closer or farther away from your chest, depending on how your shoulders are feeling. 15 seconds to go. Alternating chest presses next. Try and get as low as you can. Sitting back, 3, 2, 1. Chest press. Alternating chest press. Hips up. Extended, one arm comes down. Squeeze in the middle. Inhale down, exhale up. Halfway there. Our ab roll up is next. So we're gonna stay on the mat. Woo! Fantastic job, you guys. Squeeze those dumbbells at the top. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna set one aside, holding on to one for our ab roll up. Feet are flat on the floor, or you can also be in the butterfly position, knees out wide. Dumbbell comes into the chest before you roll down. Inhale down, exhale up. Bent over row is next. Nice work, you guys. All right, coming up nice and carefully, set that dumbbell down before you get up. Grab both. Narrow stance, knees bent, butt back, flat back. Bent over row. Arms coming right along your sides, elbows back. Squeeze. Split squat, right leg back is next. Belly button to spine in this position. Squeezing your core. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Shoulder rolls. Split squat, either in the carry position here, arms at your sides, or up at your right foot back. Stays back as you dip and drive. Find your balance, head looking straight forward. Woo! Lots of balance required for this. And down. All right, broad jump or burpees. Any variation. Here we go, 40 seconds. Whew. Excellent job, guys. Nice broad jump. Okay, goblet squat. Feet just outside hip distance. Whew. Squeeze at the top. Head up, chest up. 10 seconds. Alternating chest press. I look forward to the day I don't get winded doing burpees. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. It's my dream. Hips up, hips up. Don't let them drop. Squeeze your glutes. One static arm as the other one drops. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 1 dumbbell inside, roll up. Really engaging as you roll down. My arms automatically want to do that pullover. Whew. Excellent. 10 seconds. Bent over row is next. All right, coming up to standing. Elbows back. Head looking out and down. One straight line. Almost there. Left foot back for our split squat next. Standing up, big shoulder roll. So left foot back. Arms in the carry or at your shoulders. Shoulders back and down. Even if you're holding those weights up at the top. It's a little bit harder that way to keep an open chest. Dip and drive. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. And around 2 right here. Rod jump or your burpee. Remember your back pedaling. Trying to make the length of your mat, if you can, with that broad jump. Landing nice and soft. Absorb that landing. Awesome job, you guys. Killing it. Round 3. Let's squat. This is where I lower my weight. Excellent job. Taking care of you, right? Number one priority right now, listening to your body. What feels right for you may not feel right for somebody else in the same exercise. So you do you, always. Alternating chest press. Hips up. Remember to breathe. This big, deep inhales and big exhales. Keep those hips up. 10 more seconds. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Ab roll up. You got it. Keep pushing. Bring it down. All right, up for our bench over row. Really try and get that chest down to your thighs. So almost laying on top of your quads. That's your bent over position, butt back. Obviously, you're not going to really lay your chest on your quads, but that is the direction I want your chest facing, right down to the ground. You should feel this in your quads also. All right. Split squat, right back to that first side, right leg back. Carry position or at your shoulders. Big bend, big extension. Front foot is glued to the mat. Back toes are glued. Shoulders back and down. Excellent. Into 3 right here. Burpees, broad jump. 40 seconds. Great job, guys. Goblet squat. Round 4. Big glute squeeze at the top. That's it, 15 seconds. Whew. Alternating that chest press. Love on the mat. Even if we're doing chest press, feels so good to be on your back. Breathe, hips up. Squeeze those dumbbells together in the middle. That's where those chest muscles are working so hard. 5. Single dumbbell, roll up. Whew, we're getting through 4, you guys. At that halfway point. Through this round, I meant. We're past the halfway point. And I'm forgetting to do my roll up part. Whew. I'm like, wow, this is easy. Three, 2, 1, bring it down. Coming up. Bent over row. Narrow stance. Get down low. Get that full extension to that big bend, pulling those elbows back to the back wall. Big straight arms, big bend. That's it. Arms stay right along your sides. Head looking out and down, you got it. Woo. Stand up, shoulder roll, back, left leg back, split squat. We're in our staggered stance here. So that left leg is back and out to the left of our right leg. Woo. Hold that balance. Drop that back knee and drive through those legs. Fantastic. Burpees, broad jump. Almost there. Last one. Whew. Round 5. Goblet squat. Have a great day. Amazing job. Nice. Sitting back in those heels. Ten seconds. Drive through those legs. 3, 2, give me one more. Alternating that chest press. Heels planted, toes to the ceiling, hips up. Yes. Hips up, squeeze in the middle. You're looking right up to the ceiling. Bring it down. See what does well. Ab roll up. This, you guys. Stay strong. All right, coming up for our bent over row. Yes, nice bent over position, you guys. Sit back in your heels. Butt back, head looking out and down. Pull your belly button in. Standing up, shoulder roll. Split squat. Side one. Dip and drive. Chest open, head looking straight forward. That's it, come on. All right. Into 5. Raja, burpees, squat thrusts. Last one. Last round. Gauntlet squat. Nice, you guys. 15 seconds. Come on. 10. I know it's heavy. 3, 2, give me one more. On your back, on your mat. Alternate that chest press. Done. Hips up, come on. Squeeze those dumbbells in the middle. Three, 2, give me one more. Rock up. Leaving one dumbbell to the side. Roll up. Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, bench over row. You got this. Nice, Kevin. Nice, Jennifer. Come on. Yes, Jill. Elbows to the back of the room. Get a little lower in your legs. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Shoulder rolls. Split squat, last side. Dip and drive. Feel the connection of the ground. Woo! With your front foot. I felt so much connection, I knocked myself off balance. All right. Last one. Hercules broad tug. Stretch it out. I don't know about you, but class went by really fast this morning. Also, Jennifer could get back to her homework movie. This is her intermission. Woo! Feeling good, come on. That's it. Amazing, you guys. Water towel, walk around, slow your heart rate, and we'll stretch it out. Fantastic work. We'll meet back at our mats whenever you're ready. Just make sure you've got some room around you. If you have a band, fantastic. We'll do some of those cross-body stretches. So let's start in child's pose. We'll get some shoulder stretches in here too. Lots of shoulders. So big toes touch, heels, bottom to our heels, stretching our arms straight out in front of us. Just staying in the static position. Elbows are lifted, your head is an extension of your arms. Head is pointed down towards the mat, obviously. And you're just breathing. Big wide fingers, pushing that mat away. Deepening that stretch. Trying to get your bottom to touch your heels if you can. And just giving yourself a moment of gratitude right here, right now. Thanking your body for working so hard, so early in the morning. You guys do a fantastic job. Nice pat on the back. And when you're ready, we'll start movement, walking those arms or those hands over to the left for our right side body stretch. So our head just stays pointed down. The only thing that's moving our hands over to the left side of our body. Continuing to push the floor away. Continuing to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feeling that great right side body stretch here. And when you're ready, we'll walk back to center and over to the left. Just really continuing to push that floor away. I just said my direction's wrong, but that's okay. Whatever side you're on, breathing into that side body stretch. You should feel this from your armpit through your rib cage, maybe even down towards your hip, and then back to center. Big inhale in and exhale out. So go ahead and just go onto all fours from here. So stacking, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and we'll do a couple cat-cows, and then we're going to end in a neutral spine. So go at least 2 to 3 each direction, head up, tailbone up, your belly dropping towards the mat. Big arch in the back, your head and your tailbone dropping. Inhale as your head comes up. Exhale as your head drops down. And then ending in a neutral spine position. We're going to do a little, just first I want you to make connection with your belly button to your spine. So thinking about your belly button, I heard this like a black hole. So like everything swirling and sucking up into towards your spine. So you don't want to be sucking up so hard that you can't keep your normal breath. But I want you to just close your eyes and just picture that swirling, warm, black hole of your belly button pulling up towards your spine. I heard an instructor say that the other day, and I thought that was perfect. Pushing the floor away, still continuing your breath, but having that connection. We're going to stay with nice straight arms, and we're actually going to just dip our chest towards the mat. So our arms stay extended, as straight as possible, but your chest is dipping, and then back to neutral. So if you need to look at me for a second, that's fine. So you're going to inhale in and dip. Keep those arms as straight as you can, dipping your chest towards the mat, and then extending through your hands. This is a really nice shoulder exercise. You're also encouraging those muscles in between your rib cage, your serratus muscles to stretch. and even your lats. So you're dipping your chest down and then pushing away. So something to keep working on. Let's go ahead and just push up into down dog. So curl your toes under, hips go up nice and high. We'll walk the dog from here, stretching out our calves. And then we'll go over to our back, onto our back for our cross-body stretches with the band. So walking the dog and then coming down to knees and rolling over. Having that band close by. If you do have it, let's just go ahead and wrap it around both the balls of both feet. And just holding the ends. And we'll just do a little flexing of the feet, pointing of the toes, and just continuing to put a little pressure on that band so that you're deepening your hamstring stretch. Flex and point. And then let your left leg fall out of that strap, keeping the right leg up, nice and straight. And then we're just gonna hold on to that band and let our right leg fall out to the side. Adding a little pressure to deepen that not cross body stretch yet, but that inner thigh muscle, all your adductors. And then we'll cross that right leg over to your left side, extending your right arm out. Breathing into that cross body stretch. And then coming back up and putting that left leg back in, letting your right leg fall out. A little pressure on that band, straightening that left leg and letting that left leg fall out to the left side. And you can do these exercises or these stretches without a band as well. It's a little easier to do them with a bent knee and just adding assistance with the hands. Now that left leg crosses over to the right side. Letting your left arm extend out to the side, your left ear down to the mat. And back up to center. Both legs back in the strap, and we'll just do a big bend of both knees. Big extension overhead. Another big bend of both knees. Big extension. And then bend one more time and rock up to a seated position, let that band go. Straighten your legs, big reach overhead, forward fold, nose to knees, reaching towards your toes. And rounding up nice and slow. Big shoulder roll back. And you guys have an amazing day if you can. If you have time, continue stretching on your mat. And I will see you all back here soon. Have a great day.